I hope they bought it. But if it's used, I hope nobody touched it. But you bought a dildo, bought a WNBA ticket just to go throw that shit on the. You know
what? My dudes, y'all know the Ja Morant celebration.
The bomb, the grenade.
The grenade, he gon'.
This is a WNBA version. That's all.
He does all this. Gonna add a little pop effect.
Oh my god.
I think the
I was one.
I suck at making paper planes.
I used to have them make them little, what's that?
Fortune tellers.
Yeah. Make me one.
I'll be in there making like an origami and shit.
The closest thing I got to that was like dollar rings. Like, you take my money.
Oh, yes. Yeah. My dad told me how to do that when I was a kid. Bing, bing.
Don't be surprised I come in here next time we shoot a podcast and I got just fucking
dollar rings.
Look at shit out of me. Respect.
Yeah, man. Where your money, literally.
For a split second. For the nostalgia. Don't keep it on all night.
I think I'm gonna start roasting your ass.
What's
After like 2 hours, I'm gonna start roasting your ass. Like, alright, nigga.
The places of the time is now. You got tuned into the lunch table. You got your boy Sabo in there building. A few special guests. We're gonna start that way and work our way down.
Alright, it's your boy Benny Trill. What it do, gangy?
Ain't nobody new. You know it's your boy Creative Trey. What's good?
This has the poet. You better know it.
I'm Ashley. Hi.
Intruding tonight, but nah, we got some special topics. Not even special. Shannon Sharpe can't catch a motherfucking break.
Man, break, take. He can't even catch nothing.
But he can catch a case. I got his ass. Lakers in 5.
Somebody break it down, man.
Man, so obviously everybody knows about the first situation, Shannon Sharpe, the rape allegations, with his girlfriend or whoever she was at the time, the OnlyFans model. He ended up paying. We don't know how much he paid. Allegedly, it's been disclosed that it was $20 million.
Damn.
And she was asking for 50. Originally, she was asking for 10. Then Tony Busby and his team, or whoever it is that she was working with, got her to, hey, go for 50. And then they ended up going with 20. But now he is being sued by someone who went to an Usher concert, and Shannon and Ocho Cinco had the nerve to talk about this woman on their show Nightcap. Talked about this woman doing the little cherry thing.
Was she?
Nobody knows who the fuck this person is. She's not like...
She just went to an Usher concert and got sued.
But now she's suing for defamation.
She heard that 50 million and was like, or that 20 million or whatever. She was like, shit, I can get me some too.
Let me get like 30,000.
Apparently,
I want to ask the women, how do y'all feel about these women hopping on the whole Me Too train, thinking they can get some money out of these men that already are like softened up with blows?
I think about the actual victims, because that's what people don't believe people know.
Exactly. Crime moves so many times, they won't believe the actual person that needs help.
For monetary gain.
But that shit was crazy though. Like, you have, anybody got details on the certain case? Like this recent case?
As of right now, just know that she's suing him for defamation. Not sure exactly what she's looking to get from it. Not sure what direction they're going into. This is something that just recently happened, so we gotta wait for the law and all of that legal stuff to process first.
Damn. Literally, like it's like dominoes stacking down. First that shit happens, then he gets let go or goes on vacation from ESPN. Now this happens. Now they just say, nah, we ain't gonna fuck with it. So he's completely fired from ESPN after leaving Fox. Doubt he's gonna go back to Fox. I mean, what's next? What's next for Uncle Shay Shay?
Just him doing his own thing.
But stay at Nightcap, because Stephen A. did all he can. He was like, listen, brother Shannon, I tried all I can. I tried to let you stay. They couldn't give you a break, so they fired your black ass. I can't help.
I think he has the status, along with a few other people that have been exiled from sports television, to create their own network. I think he should get with Jamel Hill, with a couple other.
I think he has a big enough following for that.
Yeah, he has a big enough.
They can make their own.
I mean, he can thrive. I mean, I ain't gonna say he'll be great, but I think he'll be
Yeah, I give it Bible study
decent.
right
I can't do
Not the
it.
Bible study, but like I like in real talk, I think he'll be kind of straight if this other case, cause you know how them second cases he'll be like thrown out or
Yeah,
you know.
that's where my mind at. Like I'm bypassing this. I doubt this is gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
But as far as like,
As long as he just stays
Freedom of
still,
speech.
yeah. As long as he stays still, don't do nothing stupid.
But let me play devil's advocate for a second. Imagine this does go somewhere. What does that have? Like, what does that have to say about media and free speech and everything moving forward for people? Like, could you imagine we sit here just
that's
talking
why
about
I can't
it?
imagine it going anywhere.
Yeah, it's like
That's why I can't. And well, no, what I was going to say is whether he wins or not, which of course I believe he's going to win, but the damage is done when your name is stained, which is why. Hence the firing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can't have that in our company. Just the dirt on your name.
Exactly. That's all you got.
So the damage is done already.
Does this, because this is so fucking silly, does this damage his name even more? Or does this make people look back on the previous case and be like, oh, maybe that shit didn't really happen for real?
Yes, it
Maybe they was
damages.
just trying to get money.
Yes, it damages it, but to who it damages it with, like that's whom to determine if it even matters. Like, yeah, to ESPN, to the white folks, they damage their name. I don't give a fuck. I still watch Shannon Sharpe, and I'm pretty sure millions of other people still watch it.
Everybody's
You know
gonna
what
say
I'm saying? So like to certain people,
Millions of people still watch
yeah, like separate the art from the
yeah,
artist.
so to certain people, yeah, maybe, but
He's
I
still
feel
good
like
what
at
he
the
does.
end
It
of the
doesn't
day-
take away from him his professionalism and how he works. You know what I'm saying? I guess.
Yeah, and then
Like
Make
that.
us a buy.
but like partially the thing is though, it's like when you look back at the case, at the end of the day, he really was, you know, at the end of the day, it was both disclaimed, like it was both a consensual relationship. It's just, you know, old girl knew the plan, she knew what was her setup, she wanted money, she got what she got,
Yeah.
Shannon fell for it, and you know, like they've been saying on social media, this is something that Monique, Kat, all the people that came on his podcast that really care for that brother have warned him about. So this is just a lesson that he has to learn.
He had to learn it the hard way.
Yep.
So.
I mean, what was the lesson though? Like, what is
Stop messing with these young white women. That's
we
the
were talking
lesson.
about don't kink shame. That's his kink. He like little white girls.
Yeah.
And he
But
like
also,
talking
Boy,
to
he
them.
keep messing with the
situation-
snow bunnies.
Okay, but the
We got the
situation
warning.
the situation that he's in came from a kink. That whole, what they call it, race play, or the whole
Oh,
the
like,
abuse
I don't
thing.
agree with it.
I know I
I
like
think
getting spanked and shit. So for her to take that, oh he hit me, and then the recording of them foreplay, and she took the foreplay
as
and
like out of
flipped
context.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the part that makes me look at that whole situation to be like, because, like, I mean, yeah, it was a consensual relationship, but sexual assault and rape can happen in a relationship.
No, that is true.
It's
No
the
means no, regardless.
yeah,
In
it's
general-
the conversation that you hear when she's talking to him, and he's like, "I'll choke you" or some shit like that. She's like, "No, that won't. I don't want to be choked. That doesn't sound like a good look, Shannon." It's like, bitch,
Yeah,
you,
like,
you
She was
sound-
being
sound dumb as
taunting.
fuck.
That is that
Yeah,
literally
it
a
seemed
kink.
like she was like she knew she was recording, so she's like, "Let me make sure I say your name in it so people know I'm
So
talking."
being that
Like,
we
oh
all
my gosh,
know,
Shannon Sharpe.
being that we all know Shannon Sharpe isn't necessarily, we wouldn't necessarily deem him guilty
Oh,
of
yeah,
anything. Like say, if there's no kink
Just being
shame
a
here,
freak.
then what lesson is he learning?
Yeah.
Don't get
Move
too
smart.
successful as a black man
no,
in
being
America.
freaky with people your age.
Don't get
No.
too successful as a black man in America. That's what all
That
these niggas
is
is
true,
finding
but
out.
don't get too free will while being a successful black man in America. Because as you see, if we playing the race card, not saying I am, but if we be in general, there's a lot of white successful men who actually run around. They do the same things that these black men would do, but they getting away unscathed. For example, the
They
Coldplay.
going down now, but yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, like you know what, the Coldplay incident.
I forgot
You know,
about the co
dude was caught in an affair. You don't hear nothing about that, but then the Shannon Sharpe
CEO.
situation.
Who is he?
Who though? They
We
are.
don't. He was a
CEO of
CEO of
Astronomer.
Astronomer. Like
We not tuned into that shit.
that's the point. But they want us to be tuned into like something like Shannon Sharpe and this whole his kink thing.
We're trying to victimize his kink.
They're trying to victimize his kink. Like that's basically what it is. They trying to
demonize this king.
Yeah.
thank you, yeah, and then they trying to make him look bad.
I mean, I don't necessarily approve. I mean, that's your king.
Hey, bro. I mean,
if anything, I mean,
if you want to choke a bitch, hold a bitch. That's for you.
I think
It
when
was the whole.
He doubled
it was
down.
the seeing you want them to see a big black man beat or whatever he said.
Yeah.
That kind of like okay race play.
You want to see big black man chase little white girl.
Okay race play.
you can still be a lame motherfucker. I mean,
Nah, for real.
But I mean, if that's what you into and that's what you want to do, and it's legal,
As long as you know that you're doing it in consent, that's all that matters. And you just ain't like, I don't even care. Like,
But I think the lesson he learned was you got to move smarter out here.
Move with intention.
Yeah.
Stop trying to just mess with every female.
definitely move smart.
move
Everybody
in
move
private.
So
Please
I'm sorry, what
be
you saying?
incognito.
Don't you was sure?
Oh, I said just move
Lesson
with
learned.
intention.
Think
Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, as if you just out here. Oh, I know I can fuck every one of these bitches. I'm gonna fuck every single one of them.
That's the thing about it. I don't go to work.
Well, that's all I'm saying. Just because you can, don't mean you have to.
But yeah, I feel like that was his whole intention. But yeah, he got to definitely move smarter because he doubled down on Nightcap one night because he was like retorting to all the people saying like, this is your lesson to date your age. Like, fuck y'all, I'm gonna date my wage. So if I can afford these OnlyFans models, what I'm gonna do? Maybe that's the lesson that I would say you need to chill out on, old man.
Yeah,
Literally,
just
stay
stop.
with them
like,
your
just
age.
stop.
What Monique said, find you somebody that can go cook for you,
Mhm.
so you can replenish and then go.
He won't
around
race
for
play.
it.
Yeah,
He
nah,
won't race play.
I
It's
mean,
just so weird.
just saying.
Fuck cooking if I'm traveling. I don't need nobody if I'm
What?
traveling.
Like-
I'm used to ooh-weesh.
Yeah.
Look, go ahead, get your oosh wash, let him play with the
Shit.
dildos on it. I don't care. But
And when you making money like he's making, I don't need you to cook for me.
I wonder what Michelle think about this.
Oh, Mama
she
Michelle.
still breathing.
Oh,
Oh, that's
I
my
wonder what
shit.
Michelle think.
She reflected like, damn, I could have
got some money.
Yeah.
I could have got some
Let me
money.
sue his
Because now
ass.
everybody is sitting here on social media making memes out of my name.
Yeah.
What? Defamation.
Surprised that's not a
Oh.
lawsuit. Surprised that's not a lawsuit.
Nah, I don't think Michelle really want to show up like.
Cause she don't want
She
Like,
probably
yeah.
doesn't care about it.
She
for real.
is.
If y'all Michelle, would y'all raise your hand right now?
Fuck no.
Wait, what say it again?
No.
I was asking them if they were Michelle, would they raise their hand at this
Hell
time?
no.
I'm keeping silent.
You know how good she kept. You know how good TikTok
But you go
investigators
viral.
are. They could not find her for shit.
And if she
So-
came out today, tomorrow, she would go viral.
she will.
Money.
She don't want that attention.
Only for a little bit.
That's why I said
Sure,
she probably
shit.
really.
She
She
That's
really
all it takes.
She probably never go viral.
No, I'm not, like that's what I'm saying. Like you know how the term goes like 5 seconds of fame. That would be like 5 minutes
That would
because
be a sucky ass reason to go viral.
yeah, it's
Go
just
on.
like when you got.
I mean, Corinne Stephens wrote a book.
I was about to say. I mean, it's not about just going viral. It's about what you do with it after you've gone
Okay.
viral. So, I mean,
Let me stop.
I don't even know, bro.
Oh my God, speaking of going viral, these WNBA games and these objects that are being thrown upon these courts are one of the main reasons why you won't catch me at a WNBA game.
Don't be going to risque buying dildos and throwing in that WNBA.
Bro,
Y'all
they
niggas-
just
I
had
just wanna know
another
what
deal
size it
though.
was.
They just had
Size
another.
is crazy.
Bro, for the people that don't know, tonight it's been a second incident of dildos being thrown at WNBA games. I don't know if it's I don't know who doing it. I don't know if it's in protest or somebody being facetious or just being an asshole. Like,
you just
What
having
type of
fun.
protest
like
would
who
that
walking
be?
around doing drive-by visual sex? Like, I don't get it.
How do you sneak a dildo? And like, just like
There's plenty of
Let's
ways,
not-
you know.
Enlighten us.
You know, they just gotta go to that.
Oh, damn.
That's how they be in. They just be like, yeah, I'm gonna get in something.
Ah, so you saying they threw a used dildo out there, motherfucker?
Bruh, that's
and
crazy. You gonna really pull that bit out? Talking about, yeah, we
Like,
gonna.
what do you get from that?
Probably
And then the
put it in their back
copycat
pocket or
is
something.
just the copycat is even weirder because you buying tickets just to go throw, and you bought a dildo. I hope they bought it.
You just
I hope they bought it. I hope they bought it. But if it's used, I hope nobody touched it. But you bought a dildo, bought a WNBA ticket just to go throw that shit on the.
You know what?
To my dudes, y'all know the Ja Morant celebration.
the bombs, the grenade.
The grenade, he gon'.
This is a WNBA version. That's all.
That's all this. He gonna add a little pop
Oh
effect.
my god.
I think the craziest part to it though is, yeah, it's going viral, but nobody knows who the hell you are. So
unless you put it
back
on
to
TikTok.
your point, yeah, you spent money on a dildo, a ticket, just to go in there, go viral, and nobody knows.
Nobody knows who you are, and if they find out who you are, you will never be able to go to any
I
more
think
NBA games.
it's more so just jabs at the WNBA players, like, hey, Dykes.
Just throwing shit
Since
out.
y'all want to be dicks so much.
Since y'all want to be men.
What?
Kelsey Plum, she was green as fuck when that fan approached her or whatever. So,
Yeah, bro. It's like, do y'all want fans or not?
yeah.
But I had someone kind of play, not necessarily play devil's advocate, but try to justify it. Because those people, there are a lot of people that
Real quick, let me
utilize.
explain what happened so that
Give context.
pull in on it
So
too.
it's like,
Yeah, I know they don't
Yeah,
understand it, but
Yeah, for sure.
so obviously the WNBA is always complaining about how they don't have enough fans and people watching it and stuff like that. Then all of a sudden one day, a fan who knew that the WNBA was in town and knew where their bus was at decided I'm gonna wait by the bus or whatever, like a normal fan does, with cards to have one of the WNBA players, her name is Kelsey Plum, sign the card. And when she gets out there, she shames dude and tells him that he's weird. And she's like, "Don't you know this is weird that you're standing here waiting for the team to come out so you can
Like,
get."
you don't feel weird doing
Yeah, you
this?
don't feel weird doing this. This doesn't feel. And he's just laughing and giggling at, and he's like, I mean, I just want a signature, Like he's trying to stay playful with her because he's like, he's not thinking this is weird. You're a WNBA player. I'm a fan.
Clearly, you've never had a fan. Then.
She's never
That's
had a
crazy.
fucking fan.
You've never seen any movie from the 2000s where they got the tour buses and the
And
fans
they're
are
really
waiting for
right
them
by
to
the
get
couch.
She didn't watch the stand video with Eminem.
Come on now.
Come on, bro. Like,
How you play ball?
Do
You
you
don't
like
know ball.
research?
Make that make sense.
With all of you. But I'm so with all of you that I paid attention to people trying to justify it. Now, with this recent interest in WNBA, it's almost, is it genuine? So we're going to start there. So it's a lot of people taking, has been reported, taking these women's signature or taking whatever, and using certain ink, I want to say it's a blue marker, so where they can take that and put it on other apparel, and then they're taking this and selling this.
Yeah, that's been a common thing.
So players knowing that, they're saying that she recognized that they may have been one of those, that they're not really a fan, but they knew they had an opportunity to come up monetarily off of her signature. I'm with y'all, but they gave that to, even so, like.
to that.
Even
I said
then,
two
it's
things.
like, I get it, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, don't you realize you got fans, though? Like, you have people, like, coming, like, they waiting for you to be like, hey, yo, just sign this, sign that.
But they see it as a lick though. They're just trying to come up.
I mean,
with
there are
just for
some.
this.
There
They
are
probably
some.
never watched the WNBA game. I get where you're coming from in that point, but the two things that I think about in that is one, NBA players speak on this. Many celebrities speak on this all the time. They have certain pens or use a certain colored pen or marker to be able to sign things. I think Patrick
That's
Beverly
right.
spoke about it before. Yeah, he's like, hey, a fan came up to him wanting to sign something, and he was like, I don't use that color marker, bro. I gotta use this color marker. So if you got that,
they use
color,
their own utensils. to
Yeah,
write
they got
with.
you get their own.
People try to shame Westbrook for like grabbing a fan, but it was like, oh, he had a blue marker. But a key thing I think is raw, and I think you'll fuck with it. John Cena said it recently. He was on, I want to say, Breakfast Club. He was talking about like just abrasive fans, and he was basically the same subject. And he was like, I know what this person is gonna do with my signature, but and he looked at it this way: maybe this is helping put food on his table. You know what I'm saying? So if my signature can help him, then I'm
That's
gonna
how I would
sign
see
the
it.
signature and go about his day.
That's right.
Everybody got their own hustle,
Yeah,
so why
because-
not theirs? They put in their time and
Yeah,
they're gonna be
because-
there to get that signature. So what they do with that signature is on them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm
at
John
the,
Cena said that recently. He opened a lot of people out. Like gave enough
Yeah.
respect to go to like, okay.
yeah, and I can
Try to get
respect
some
that
rest.
because at the end of the day, they come, they grace their presence to come see the show. They like what they see, and they just wanna. That's the way they get their money. I mean, hey, don't
Yeah.
knock your hustle. I ain't tripping.
And I think that's what Kelsey Plum was getting at. Like, I don't feel weird that this is y'all hustle, like, type shit. Like, shaming them type shit.
And I wish she would have said that.
I wish she could have
Yeah,
said
from
that.
that perspective.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, in that perspective. Yeah.
With her not saying that, that makes me feel like she wasn't even
Like,
feeling that.
it just, the way she came off was like, don't this feel
Yeah,
weird?
it makes it seem like she don't want basketball fans.
Yeah, like, that's what it came
Yeah,
off.
there's way
It was
more
just
context
like,
to it.
yeah,
But I
nah.
still feel like she should have just signed it.
Yeah.
You know.
I hope this, you know, helps.
I still ain't going to WNBA game. I ain't gonna get hit in the head with a drive-by.
A neon green colored.
Bro, if this is what y'all doing at
Damn.
WNBAs, bro, I ain't going.
Damn.
I'm gonna wait till halftime. Hey man, where's the drop-by dildos they've been talking about?
Selling them out there in the goddamn concessions and shit.
And the parking lot's like, oh, I
last-
got orange dildos.
Hey, maybe she
Hey, shit, hey.
We got the Shannon Sharpe too, bro. We got the Shannon Sharpe, my man.
It's got the WNBA player
What?
signatures
I
on
know.
it.
Hey, we got the
Pull it
Angel
out.
Reese, bro. We got the Angel Reese,
Kelsey
yo.
Plum name written on it.
Yeah, they'll sign them in a heartbeat.
What?
Make that shit.
Man, I know y'all been seeing them
Capitalize on
Sids. We got the
something.
Sid edition. But yeah, man,
Last topic was Ari Lennox
I'm glad you
not
touched on
liking not liking the relationship between Martin and Pam on the show Martin. She mentioned that it made her feel some type of way. It's always made her feel some type of way. And obviously, Ari Lennox is a beautiful, just fine black woman. But she said that those jokes that were being sent back and forth that Martin was sending towards Pam was making her feel some type of way. And have always made her kind of feel that, you know, like she wasn't beautiful or that black women weren't beautiful. I get where she's coming from. I want to see what y'all's thoughts on that.
Well, I'm going to say this. I have watched Martin thousands of times. There has never been a joke that came off like Martin just really despised her skin, like making fun of her for being dark. It was mainly more because the way she act or BDBs, you know, that was a common joke. And you know,
she emphasized the dog joke.
yeah, the dog joke. Okay, that I can, like, from being on her side, I can kind of see where she coming from, but that wasn't always an ongoing theme. So if it was an ongoing theme, I can understand where it's coming from. But that was just a, you know, every few hit then there. And then Pam always coming up with the short jokes and then calling that nigga, you know, Shorty McGraw. Like, it's a back and forth thing. You know, like, before Martin, you had, like, Sanford's son.
Man, you read my mind. Go ahead.
Exactly. So, like, you know, back in the day, you had Sanford's son with Sanford and Esther. You know,
It's a
you call
formula.
Big Head. It's a formula. This has been a formula that's been going on for so many years.
That's my point. That was my point.
And yeah, and it's just like now you trying, like, she ain't trying to cancel, but it's like you're trying to have people.
You're throwing hatred towards
You're
the show.
throwing hatred
for
to
no
a
reason.
show, not even for that, but a show that actually set the game for like
There's a
future
lot of
black
different shows.
television.
Yeah.
This is like one of them TV shows like when Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was on and all them other TV shows. Martin really set the genre for like hip hop, R&B.
These
like
are OG shows.
These are OGs, and you know it doesn't seem right that you trying to bash it because of Pam was being written as a joke, when in reality she never was. She stood her ground. She was independent. She was her own woman. She had a
So
job.
you're long-winded.
I know it's not long-winded, but basically, to get to the end point, she held her own. It was seen as a joke, because even if they was trying to play as a joke, she always held her back. So it's like at the end of the day, I don't see
I
it.
just say everything ain't for everybody, honey.
You feel me?
Yeah, everybody's so sensitive about everything. That is a show from the 90s, so
That was a different time.
Yeah, exactly,
Like,
exactly.
come on.
So
The only
you
thing I can
can't-
think of is something like
We're still good.
something resonated with her personally, and she was like, okay, I feel attacked because it was, you know, she saw something, but at the same time, it's a TV show. And
Different era, different time.
She must have
Yeah,
got
it's
bullied.
not like
she must
how
have got
they-
bullied back in school, and
So
then that shit must have
All
touched
of that
her.
is
That's what I'm
valid,
assuming.
and all of that was projected out of what she said, what she did, and her feelings are not invalid as far as
Everyone has their own.
but the truth as far as the depiction or how black women have been conditioned to be ugly to the masses, or how
An angry black woman,
you know what
like
I'm saying?
that.
Mhm.
But what she's saying was not false as far as just the masses. But as far as Martin, bro, like you just like, bro, Martin roasted everybody. As far as this the formula of that type of show, dating all the way back to Sanford and Son, you had Esther, you go to Jealousy, you had Marla Gibbs, like is that formula. And then to make it even more relatable, Pam just wasn't just random black woman that he made fun of. Nigga, this is my girlfriend's best friend. I hate this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is the
We
one.
always have
This
that.
is the one that she goes to with my business.
Yeah, with my business.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I have
everything.
every reason
And I
to
have
be
no-
friends.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We don't like each other.
we
You
don't
know what I'm
like
saying? So yeah, we gonna be at it all the time. And I'm gonna say when you saying the hateful shit back to me, like that was their relationship. It wasn't he was demonizing or trying to make the black woman ugly, because you really watch Martin, everybody was after Pam. Other than just Martin wasn't, because that's my girlfriend's best friend, and I hate that bitch. But everybody wanted Pam.
Everybody.
Pam
everybody.
was sexy as hell on that show. Like,
Oh my God, yeah.
Everybody wanted Pam. She was flying every episode, bro. So as far as what Ari Lennox said, I feel like she was just reaching. I feel like it was
I feel
definitely
like she was
reaching.
projecting.
Yeah,
She was projecting, but she was
Yeah.
reaching while she was doing it in terms of, like I said, rallying up the troops to cancel Martin in a sense, bro. Like she was demonizing the show, saying that it aided towards that particular.
I don't know what else she said after.
You watched the whole video?
I watched the video, but like the way you painted it was like she was trying to gather up a whole bunch of people. Hey, hashtag cancel Martin. Like I don't know if she was going that hard on
Did
it.
you go? She continued to go down in the comments to basically respond to those who either was with her and against her, and doubling down on saying, and basically not doubling down on it, like basically for the people that disagrees with her. Her stance is, okay, well maybe this ain't for you, or maybe you just ain't meant to understand. Like she's still going with what she's saying, and people are rather.
I'm gonna have to go back then and look at that, because in my opinion, I feel like first off, I mean, I do think she was projecting her own feelings and her own thoughts. I could even imagine little niggas from school when she was younger using jokes off of Martin to get on her ass.
That's true.
So yeah, so I could see that. And in the '90s, it's nobody, you know, it happened a lot in the '90s that a lot of colorism and dark skinned women not being seen as very attractive. And that was a big thing in the '90s, and it shows itself in its media. But at the same time, I feel like it's important for us to keep that kind of media around, so we can always reflect on it and be like, all right, so this is how he
Learn from our
was.
history.
Exactly.
That's
If you
all,
delete it or cancel it or erase it, then you can't learn
That's
from
what
it.
sure.
about me, exactly.
But that's what I meant by like her feelings were valid, and that's all true. And how the message said how like she was definitely projecting. But as far as the reach, she was definitely giving off the feeling that Martin was aiding towards the hatred of black women and the hatred of their image,
Well,
which
also
that is
another
not true.
black woman
That is a
in a
fucking reach.
relationship.
But she loved the black
That
woman
is
out
reach.
loud.
That is a fucking reach.
Yeah,
No, that's a reach. But I also do believe that also could be anger projected to recently what she's been going through with Dreamville. She's been trying to get out of a contract.
She's stressed as fuck.
She's stressed as fuck. So she's just trying to pull this money.
Anything that came on TV, she would have found.
Oh, man.
But, like, she's like, you know, I fucking hate Fresh Prince.
Why the fuck Barney gotta be so purple?
What?
Why he gotta be this dark? Like she would have found anything.
When Nemo went on his own,
Yeah.
tried to find his way in the ocean.
Dude,
I just felt something with that.
I feel like Lightning McQueen was racist. You feel that? I feel like it was kind of racist.
Let me stop. People valid in their opinions, but in my opinion, that was a reach.
Yeah, I think she could have kept that shit to herself personally.
But yeah, but like real talk, I feel like that could be like since she's so stressed because of the situation that she got with Dreamville, it's just really starting to show like, you know, I don't want to be one of them talk about girl just go give it. I don't want to do that, but I pray that whatever she dealing with, she get it straight away, because I know with like being black is one thing, but being a black woman in America that you got this shit going on and a lot, it can really stress out. But with all that being said, you know, I pray that she relieves some stress and this ain't just one of them mental breakdown
Yeah.
situations where it's like I'm gonna blame this person, I'm gonna blame that person because I'm just in this.
Overall, though, it'll figure itself out though. But I think as far as the Martin thing goes, yeah.
I'm gonna still watch it, but you
Oh,
know,
who fucking hell, man.
who ain't gonna stop watching
Yeah.
Martin?
She probably still watching it.
Well, she's like, man, I hate Martin. I like Cole though.
The places at the time is now, man. We finna wrap
Yes,
this
sir.
up, bro.
Yeah.
They be gonna die over here with no
Yeah, we
fucking-
go. Peace.
We out, bro.